Let's talk about a topic that sparks a lot of debate. Does Islamic law really favor men over women? The short answer, according to Dr. Shaykh Muhammad Al-Tawil, is a resounding no. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What about inheritance, testimony, leadership? Aren't there differences? Sure, there are distinctions, but here's the thing. These aren't about preference or superiority. They're about function and responsibility. Dr. Al-Tawil explains that Muslim jurists don't just sit around making rules based on personal bias. Their job is to interpret divine scripture using well-established methods. If mistakes happen, it's down to human misinterpretation, not some anti-women agenda. In most civic matters, Islamic law treats men and women exactly the same. Buying, selling, working, leasing, the word buyer, the word seller, the word employer, the word employee apply to both. Where there are differences, like in inheritance or testimony, it's not about saying men are better. Instead, it's about the different roles and duties each gender has traditionally taken on. For example, men are generally required to provide financially, so inheritance rules reflect that responsibility. And when it comes to spirituality and moral standing, the Quran is crystal clear. For Muslim men and women, believing men and women, Allah has prepared forgiveness and a great reward. There's no spiritual hierarchy here, just equality. History backs this up too. There are plenty of cases where male jurists sided with women, even reversing their own rulings when women presented stronger evidence. Remember the story of Caliph Umar? He tried to limit dowries, but a woman stood up, quoted the Quran, and he admitted she was right. That's not male preference. That's respect for truth. Islamic law also makes life easier for women in some ways. Women aren't required to go to war or attend Friday and daily congregational prayers. These exemptions aren't about exclusion, they're about compassion and practicality. Now, about that hadith where women are called imperfect in reasoning, Dr. Abdullah bin Hamid Ali digs deep into this. He explains it's not a blanket statement about women's intelligence. It's specific to certain legal contexts, like business contracts, where two women's testimony was required instead of one man's. The true reason remains unclear and debated among Muslim scholars. It doesn't mean women are less intelligent at all, just that Islam values gender roles and demands trust in God's wisdom. And let's not forget, some of the Prophet's own wives, like Aisha, were celebrated for their sharp minds. So is there male preference in Islamic law? The evidence says no. Differences exist, but they're functional, not discriminatory. Both men and women are seen as rational, capable, and spiritually equal. Next time someone brings up this myth, you'll know the facts. Thanks for watching.